I'm Matt. You join me in the back of my brother's VW T5 Caravelle Executive, and today we're going to look at the number one must-have if you own a T5. Also, in this video we're going to be upgrading the interior lights. So these are the lights on the footwells, in the doors, and we're going to be upgrading them to LEDs, and I'm going to show you how to upgrade them for the LEDs without having to drill any holes out or doing any modifications to these little devices here. So these bulbs, these are the original ones we've taken out. As you can see, they're very small. So small, in fact, I couldn't read the number on there. So what I done was I went to Autobulbsdirect. So Autobulbsdirect, they're a leading online company that supply a lot of bulbs, all bulbs that you require. They also sell and supply wipers, roof racks, a wide variety of things. So it's definitely worth checking out Autobulbsdirect. I will leave a link to them down below. This video isn't sponsored by them, but I did go there directly and done this research, so you don't have to do this. So you can actually just go online and order these bulbs from ABD. So these bulbs, the replacement LEDs, as you can see, they are considerably bigger. So and the problem is that in here there's tiny little holes for the bulbs to go through, and you would actually have to drill these plastic out, but I'm going to show you how to do it without having to drill the plastic out. So let's get the next one out. I'll show you how to get it out. I'll show you everything now. Right, so a top tip, whenever you're doing these, they always come out from the right hand side. So yeah, there's a little plastic clip there that locks in. So always from the right hand side in there and pull it out that way. Always the right, no matter what door, they're always that right side that comes out. And it is as simple as that to swap those bulbs. Now let's get on to the number one accessory that or item that you must buy when you buy a T5. And you're probably looking at this and wondering what it is, and I'm sure there's a lot of you that are looking at that and going, I know exactly what that is. I got one of them, because these are a fantastic idea, especially if you own a T5. So all this does, you can see it's shaped like a bit of a triangle, bit of a weird shape. All it does is goes down between the dash and the windscreen. But for a couple of quid, definitely worth getting, because when we had the windscreen replaced yesterday, there was parking tickets, there was money down the bottom there, everything that had fallen down off the dash. So especially if you're camping and you're out and and you're going to shows and events or whatever, whenever you're driving in and out of the shows, you get your tickets out, you pass them through or whatever, then you just put everything onto the dash. And the problem is you're driving along and then you hit the brakes or whatever and everything shoots off down the screen. And that is it, it's gone to Narnia. So what this does is it eliminates that problem by sliding it down on the screen, and nothing's going beyond that, nothing at all. So I'm not sure where we got this from. I'm pretty sure it was Transporter HQ that we got this from, but I'm not 100% sure. That's why I won't be leaving any links to this, because we got this 10 months ago, but I've never actually installed it because, well, never got round to the videos. The van hasn't really been used, but here we are. Let's just go chuck it on the front and job done. So if I just chuck it over, we'll go up the front and it'll be done. Look. Right, so we made it to the front, and just thought I'd show you the way I've cut these. I've tapered them off a little bit. They don't look perfect on the cut, but you can't see that anyway from the outside. Yeah, so I've tapered them down to the thin end, so it tapers inwards a little bit. But from this edge here to this edge here, I measured it, the full length, and it is 1,635 millimeters. That's how long I've made this. And this is all you do. Yeah, the tapered bit, that just, this nice smooth edge goes up against the windscreen. That bit goes onto the dash, and you just tuck it in the furthest corner. Yeah, it should work. And that's it. But you can see that if I move you forward, bring you up, you can see that edge there, whereas before everything would have fell down there. That's perfect. This is what it looks like from the outside. Right, so I interrupt this to bring you an update. It kept blowing bulbs. I didn't really think about it, but if you have a look at the LED, and the reason why it was blowing bulbs is because there's well, the wire folds over each end. I'm not very good at explaining things. So what I've done is if I just get the wire cutters and show you, right on each end I've cut that little connector on each end, cut each one, and then I've put it in. If you put it in the wrong way, it won't work, and if you rotate it at 180 degrees, put it back in, it'll work. So let's see if I can here, Tim, can I just hold this? Yeah, like that. So you can see the wires are going to be on each side and they're not folding over to the other side. Otherwise it just keeps blowing bulbs, blowing fuses. So at the moment, when I turn this on, down there, it's working. So we'll turn it off. And then we'll find out which way they go in. So I presume they'll all go in, well, yeah. And then yeah, well, there you go. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm just going to go through, trim them all down, all four, go through them all, get them all done, whack them in, and then, yeah, refit them. And we'll have LED lights without it blowing fuses. Happy days. So here is a quick example of the bulbs not working. We need to rotate it, so that one's not on at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out, I'm going to rotate it 180 and put it back in. So we'll turn that off, take it out, rotate it 180, and if I can just carefully put it back in like that, when we turn it back on, all three lit up. Happy days. So there you go. What a successful day. Nice quick video for you. Give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, ring the little bell, notifications every time I upload. So be sure to do that, because you don't want to miss some of the plans of videos we've got coming up in the near future. So these LEDs, quickly, they are 2 for £1.80. So that's a fantastic price. I'm really happy with that. So we had 16 of them. So if you're doing all of yours, you've got 2 doors, 2 at the front, 2 in the back. So that's 4 of those little side steps, 16 bulbs. So 16 times 180. There you go. That's how much it's going to cost you. And yeah, I will leave links down below, but if you don't want the link and you just want to know what bulb it is, they are the 286, and these are 1 watt. Right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until it gets a little bit darker. I haven't done this side yet on the little doorstep caravel lights. We'll wait till it gets darker. We'll do a little clip on that so you can have a look to see what that looks like. We'll then do a little clip on the other side that has been done, and we can compare, and I'll leave a little bit at the end of a comparison between the 2 LEDs, well, the LED and the non-LED, so we can have a look, see what they look like. But for the meantime, I'm going to leave it here. Next time, I want to be getting on with the T4 and fitting some stereo equipment. So be sure to see that, and I'll see you next time. So take care, stay safe, and God bless.